Hey everybody, I gotta point something out. There is an error in this video. This clip is gonna go on 2 videos because I have 2 more videos where I made the same error. I recorded a bunch of Lumineth Realmlord battle reports where I thought a spell did one thing and it does another. So I've been playing a spell that allows, I thought, to pick an archer unit of mine with an 18 and have them reroll the hit with their missile weapons. What the spell actually does is I pick an enemy unit with an 18 and I reroll the hit with my missile weapons against that unit. So in some cases, it's better for me because I have multiple units rerolling the hit. But however, how I probably used it most of the time was archers were getting rerolled the hit against a unit that was too far for the spell's range. So that was wrong, but I recorded a bunch of backups before it was pointed out to me a lot. And I got 2 more that already recorded now that I know. It's not how it works, but that's it, my bad, it's caught, won't happen again. Steve here from MiniWarGaming.com to bring you another Age of Sigmar battle report where I'm going to play my Lumineth Realmlords against Luca and the Ossiarch Bonereapers.
And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, Steve and Luca played 2,000 points of Lumineth Realmlords against the Ossiarch Bonereapers. Click the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial and check out this game.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar battle report.
Here is my 2,000 points Lumineth Realmlords list. Now, I have played this twice before. This is my 3rd time, and then I'll try tweaking it out more. But unfortunately, this is pretty much the bulk of my collection at the moment. We'll get more coming in soon. I can kind of like try different things out, like the Aloreth stuff soon. Anyways, so we're gonna be led by Teclis. We'll have 2 units of Wardens, 2 units of Sentinels, 20 each, and then 2 units of Dawn Riders, and then a Prismatic Palisade to round out points. Because at the moment I'm trying to learn a couple of new armies, I'm trying to keep this very simple. I'm going to stick with Seer, Great Nation. It allows me to use Ether Quartz twice per turn for a command point, but it allows every unit to also have 2 units of Ether Quartz. And no battle traits or relics to pick because one hero is a named character. And I asked Luca to bring out some Bonereapers to challenge today. So what do we have on this list?
Yeah, this is the Mortis Praetorian build. This is the one that the viewers here are probably a little familiar with now. It's the one way I know how to play them well, I guess. Any other way, I've actually struggled incredibly hard to make a game out of the Bonereapers with our collection, other than playing Mortis Praetorians with Katakros on the table.
Interesting. We
do have some Ossiarch Lord units coming in though, so I'll be able to play that in the near future. So look forward to that for Bonereaper players. Otherwise, this is still, I think, pretty fun to play. I just, if people don't like named characters, then I get why you'd have a gripe with it. The Mortis Praetorian Legion, with Katakros as the general, allowing his command trait to really shine or command ability to really shine in today's game. Though, him being the general doesn't really matter other than his command ability working. We have a Archon the Black. Well, I was going to say Mortarch. It is Archon the Black, the one Mortarch for the Ossiarch Bonereapers in today's game. He knows all the spells from the lores of the Mortis and nothing else really on top of that. He can't take any command traits or relics. But we do have a Bone Shaper who is part of a Mortech Shield Corps battalion. He is going to have the Artificer Blade relic for these guys. That is -3 rend on his 1 attack. He's got a 1 real fancy weapon. And then, because the characters are so expensive on their own, the rest of the points are filled out by the Mortech Shield Corps. 3 units of 20 Mortech Guard. All with Nadrite blades, so ignore the spears, they are just filler to represent more blades. And in the middle we have 2 Great Blades and 2 Necrophoros instead of the other ones which only have 1 because of the models we have. We have Geminids of Old Gish, and we have the Prismatic Palisade as well. They're just painted a little bit off color just to match the Death Army a little bit more. They're from a campaign. They had different rules in that campaign, but they're still kind of cool looking, so I'm using them in this game.
Today's scenario is going to be Total Commitment from the General's Handbook of 2020. This has a table cut in half along the diagonal with 2 objectives in each territory. At the end of your turn, you score 1 point for every objective you control in your territory and 3 points for every objective you control in your opponent's territory. And we have deployed. Luca won the roll to pick deployment zones. He chose that one. Yep. And he's got a very typical line, hiding a character behind the rocks, Archon the Black. For various reasons, we'll explain through the game. He wants to stay far away from Teclis.
He's way, yeah.
Teclis is staying in his nice bubble. Now, this scenario has us deploying up to like 18 inches apart, but I deployed farther back. I want to be very defensive. This is going to be a long play game. But before we get started, Luca's been picking to him first. I'm going to point out a few things about this table. We're playing on a table made from various different things. We have a mat from Table War. We have some buildings, or sorry, not buildings, rocks.
Rocks from green. He's supposed to be over here. Sorry, it's rocks from Greenleaf terrain.
He has made these up and painted them. He sells them, and then we also have some aquarium terrain that Adam from Greenleaf terrain also has painted up to be a little bit more tabletop friendly.
There we go.
Our Silver Vault members, if you are one, you can get discounts to Table War if you go into our web store or follow some links, get some nice coupon codes.
Check it out.
All right, Luca, who's going first?
Well, normally.
Oh, I already told you, because every one of my units basically can be a wizard and pick a spell. Keeping it simple for myself because the army's fairly new for me. They're all going to take the Speed of Hish.
Ooh.
It's a good spell, but I rarely get to use it. But I believe there are better spells to pick. I don't want to overwhelm myself too far yet.
Is it just, what does that, move twice?
Yes, basically.
So they move in the hero phase, they move again in the movie phase?
No, they just double their movement. So
that works too, yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Going first, a little hesitant here to let you go first because you have the shooting, but then again, at the same time, the double turn shooting is even more devastating. And I'm deployed relatively defensive, and I'm on death. So I think I'm going to go second, and I'm just going to take that first volley of hits.
Okay.
And hopefully it's not too bad, you know?
So for those of you who are unaware, these archers here, against 2 fire modes, an 18-inch range and a 30-inch range. The 30-inch range can be done at a line of sight with some caveats, but I'll explain it when I do it. Let's go into Lumineth Realmlords, turn 1. Well, Realmlords turn 1. I think I wanted to go first. I'm not sure. Basically, Luca is so afraid of Teclis, which is rightfully so, that he kept Archon the Black so far away that he's not close enough to unbind. So I'm going to free reign as all my guys start casting.
Did you buy any command points? Do you have any command points to start with? You have a battalion?
I do not, actually.
So you just get one now, then. Okay.
Actually, yes, I did buy a command point. Oh, wait, is that start a battle round? Or start your turn?
That's my hero phase.
Gotcha.
There's a couple things to do here. I have to roll for my discipline points at the beginning of the battle round. I have 6 units, so for every 6 I get another one. So I have 2 plus 1 for every hero, plus 1 more for him being a liege, and plus 3 for him being the general in Katakros. So he gets 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 base as long as my heroes are alive, plus these 2.
Okay, so I'm actually going to point something out because I get a comment, I got an email about a question. I'll explain right here in the video. Typically I turn the camera off, ask Luca a couple of questions about his units, and then do my turn. But I'll just do it on camera. So Luca, I know you're undead, so you can probably heal.
Okay, yes, so lots of healing here, tons of healing. Both of these are Mortarchs. They can choose, I believe it's 3 units, maybe 4, wholly within 24. I have it set up so Archon is within range of those 2. He's obviously in range of all 3 of them. This guy can choose a unit of Ossiarch Bonereapers within 6 and heal 3. They all automatically heal 3. That's the thing. But the key factor is he's got the Ossiarch Bonereaper keyword, so he can get targeted by all 3. He can heal 9 wounds a turn.
You heal 9 wounds, and he can bring back 9 mauls a turn?
Well, so the way it works is he chooses himself to heal 3 and then 2 other units to heal 3. He chooses 1 unit to heal 3, so he chooses him or them, whoever needs it.
But that can also bring mauls back, is what I'm asking?
Right,
okay,
yes.
Gotcha.
There is lots of, and then Archon the Black doesn't have the Ossiarch Bonereaper keyword, so he can't be healed by any of those abilities, but he can choose Ossiarch Bonereapers wholly within 24 to heal 3.
So if I can get my bows onto him, which I can't, he's too far away.
He's too far away for the first turn.
Yeah, I'll get to him. So basically, I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to go try to target them or them. Now, they're probably not as close enough to get buffed up and healed next turn, but if I kill all of them,
they're in range of 2 of the Mortarchs.
Yeah, but I'm very heavy over here as it is.
Yeah.
And then if I leave them at 1 man, you're going to bring back how many? Probably?
I could bring up to 9 to a unit. 1 unit can heal 9 wounds.
So I don't think I'm going to kill all 20. But I'm going to try.
I hope you don't.
Alright, so basically stuff like that happens off camera. And then I try to make, there's no point trying to hide it from Luca. Luca and I have played so many games against each other, we pretty much know. So I'm not going to try to sneaky on him. I can leave them alone because I have time with them. I'm very heavy over here, so I should probably go after them.
I was a little hesitant to go with the first turn because I don't have the ability to get my defensive buffs if I don't go first.
Right.
But then again, I'm too afraid of Steve getting a double turn. That hurt my heart, so I couldn't. I know I'm happier losing units, not getting my buffs, than losing the game because of a double turn.
I completely understand that.
So
I think most of the viewers do too.
One thing I do have to do is when you get your second command point, the Spy Master there on a 4-up actually makes you lose it instead.
Ooh.
So you only have 1 command point.
At the start of my turn, I didn't gain a command point because he stole it.
Yes.
Does he gain it or I just lose it?
I think you just lose it. I don't even know if I gained it. I can't use them even if I did gain it.
Oh, that's true.
Right, yeah.
So I only got 1 command point because I bought 1.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, so in my hero phase, I'm going to start casting some spells. First of all my units are basically wizards when they cast a spell.
Yeah.
Everybody here has these weapons that do mortal wounds on 6 to hit. But they all know a spell, like all these units, know a spell that make it 5+ to hit does a mortal wound. It's called the Power of Hish. And every one of my units is able to attempt to cast it. So, because I don't plan on moving far, I have time is on my side, actually. I'm going to cast the Power of Hish on, I think, every one of these units. So we'll start off with this unit of Wardens. +1 to cast because of Teclis.
Nice.
Which I think they might be too far away, actually. Let me double check that. Oh no, it's 16. Yeah, he's definitely in range. So there are going to be, that's +1 to cast, it is a 6 to cast. They do mortal wounds and a 5+ to hit. Let's do this unit of archers. Same thing, Power of Hish.
Oh.
Ooh, they're not going to get it. Well, interesting.
Is there anything you can do about that?
Technically, yes, but I had to do it before I rolled, so no. Which means I'm probably going to, oh no, I have to start the, it doesn't matter. I'll do Power of Hish on them. I just get it.
Okay.
Just in case you charge, I don't think you will. Power of Hish.
And if anyone's curious, I have I have no heroes in range to unbind any magic.
Power of Hish. And Power of Hish.
Okay, so they all got it but those archers.
So no, they didn't get it either.
Oh, they failed too? Sure.
Yeah. Teclis is interesting. I'm not going to go over his abilities in full. Basically, he's going to cast 4 spells. They count. I don't roll. They count as 10. Lucas too far to unbind anyway.
Exactly.
So I'm going to get 4 spells off. I'm going to take the Protection of Teclis, so his giant aura of ignore damage on a 5+. We're going to take reroll to hit on this unit here because they got 5+ to do mortal wounds.
Oof.
We're going to give, that's 2 spells. We're going to have them ignore Rend because they're the most likely thing to get caught in combat next turn. That's called Ethereal Blessing.
Oh, it literally makes them ethereal.
I got one more spell I can cast. He knows like a bajillion spells. He knows everything in the book.
Nice.
I'm gonna do nothing matters. Nothing's in the. I'll do Total Eclipse. So basically, if Luca wants to spend a command point, it costs 2 instead of 1. But Luca doesn't spend command points, so that did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Ha!
That's gonna be it for the hero phase. Movement. Man,
I survived the hero phase. I'm feeling confident.
I'm not gonna move.
Huzzah!
Did I mention? I think I did. I had to put everybody in the Shining Host.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
So they're touching 2 models, they're all -1 to hit, but they can't run or charge. Okay, well, actually, I gotta double check all my bows are in range and then I'll do some movement. Actually, I might do some movement because they're all in range. All right, some measuring and thoughting it over. I thought it over.
You thought it over.
I'm not going to move.
Okay.
Just in case this gets double turn. I wanted to target them, but now I'm gonna target them. So they all are safe here to go ahead and target them and shooting. So basically the sergeant doesn't shoot. They pick a unit within 30. Does not need to be in line of sight, and they all, actually, I don't even need to do that. You're all in the open there.
Yeah, they're right out in the open.
But I could have seen over the rock, I don't need line of sight.
We were playing, for anyone curious, we're playing all the rocks with like the growth on them is overgrown.
It doesn't make a difference.
But it won't like, it's just going to kind of like ironically show how it doesn't really matter in modern games of Age of Sigmar, because he's got fly, he ignores all that anyways. Yep. And your elves ignore that rule anyways. And so does Teclis, he's got fly too, so.
Like, yeah.
As much as we have overgrown encompassing the entire table, it doesn't matter.
Won't matter. All right, let's just go ahead and start shooting. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the unit that does mortal wounds on a 5+.
Boo.
Actually, at the start of the shooting phase, I'm going to have this squad here eat some ether quartz, and then I get +1 to hit. Now that does make them -1 brave for the rest of the game. I'll mark it with this token. My great nation, allows me to have 2 per unit.
So they can lure 2 bravery?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right, just starting off with the center unit of archers. We're hitting on 4s.
But 5s and 6s are good.
Lots more wounds. And I had to reroll to hit. I'm going to, or sorry, to reroll. I'm gonna, even though I got some hits, I'm gonna
yeah,
reroll
of course, you reroll those. You're fishing for 5s and 6s. One more, okay.
All right, we got 1 hit that wounds on a 4. No. So it looks like 13 mortal wounds.
That's how she goes. All right, we have 6s to ignore because we're near our unit leader. He acts as a hero for the Deathless Warriors. So we take 9.
And then the other units go ahead and shoot at him.
Woohoo.
Hitting on 3s because they had some quartz. We only did 1 mortal wound.
Hey, a world of difference.
With force 2 wound. So it looks like we have 5, 6, 7 saves and then a mortal wound.
7 4 saves as they put their shields. Hey, not a bad roll. And you said a mortal wound?
Yep.
So 3 6-ups. 3 more get shot down. We're going to pull you because you're a spear. And then we'll say you and you.
And then at the end of my turn, you immune to morale.
They are indeed.
I'm going to score 1, 2 points.
And I take control of my 2 objectives. That guy's within 6 of this one, and they're within 6 of that one.
Perfect. So at the start of Luca's turn, it won't matter. I was gonna say, okay, so that spell I cast where you do twice many command points.
Right.
Instead, I'm gonna give them the ability to nothing past Battle Shock.
Heck yeah.
I don't think it'll matter, but I mean, I just realized I had that spell.
I
have
support
them all,
this decision.
and you never know. Luca might do some crazy things. So what do you want to do in the hero phase?
I think the first thing I have to do is heal from the Mortarchs and all the Bone Shaper and all that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some good old Age of Sigmar jank here. We're going to have him heal them 3. I'm going to put the 3 models down this way. Then he's going to heal them 3. We're going to chain to this guy. Then he's going to heal them 3.
Gotcha.
We'll do that. And I'll show you what it looks
9
like.
guys are coming back.
9 guys are coming. I should be able to do it if I just...
How many did I kill?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He killed 12. So I'll be missing 3.
Jeez. So he chains back to about that far. Now he's in range of all the other characters.
So that's Archon's heal puts the one I need in ranger, and he's got 2 more. So we'll go like this, and then he'll target them and heal 3, and then we'll go boom boom boom. We're gonna I don't know what we're gonna try and accomplish here. We're gonna do some weird stuff.
Oh, interesting. Maybe it's a good thing to put Battle Shock on them. Dumb.
See, I don't think it's not a good idea. I just want to show the stuff you can do. I would hope this gets changed in like a new edition of the game or something. Just make it so they have to come resurrect coherent of a previous body.
Well, they're not exactly going to chain chomp, but no chain chomps.
Yeah, it's silly. We're going to spend a discipline point. We're going to go down to 8. We're going to use Supreme Lord of Bonereaper Legions. As long as his Necrophoros is alive, and I believe he's the second one to die, he has a 36, wholly within 36 inch range aura of +1 to your saves and +1 to hit.
Oh, nice. Oh.
That's whenever my hero.
Oh, okay, it's not the start. Man,
it's not the start, yeah.
I thought that was the start of the battle.
Oh, you know what I believe what is start is the scroll bearer there, though. He's got a legal contract that says that one of your units has to be -1 to hit until I decide another one. I will go, because I want to charge them. I kind of want to say them. What do they normally hit on, 3s?
Yes. Well, these guys are going to be -1 hit, so not hitting all 4s.
Yeah, only because I could do to the archers, but I don't care. Like, you don't care about their hitting. I don't care about their hitting. It's about fishing for the 5s.
Ones, yeah.
What do you get a shorter range with the archers? Is it more shots?
A shorter range, I get no, not more shots. I get 1 better to hit, and I get a rend.
That's fine. Yeah. That's 100% fine. That's okay. The mortal wound is all I care about.
Exactly.
So that's gonna put me down 8.
And I believe you have free reign to cast as well.
If you didn't move, then I do.
Because you were not in range of my units either, right?
Correct. Yeah. So that means Archon the Black can go ahead and cast some spells.
Who's a wizard? Is the Bone Shaper wizard?
He's a wizard.
And he was also out of range, correct?
Right. He knows reinforced battle shields, which is I choose a unit with shields, or Nadgerite battle shields, and they get to ignore mortal wounds on a 5-up instead of a 6-up. I think Archon's going to cast that though, because I want that to get off a little bit more. We're going to try and target them with it.
All right.
And he gets +2 to this roll, so I rolled an 8. They have reinforced battle shields on them right now. And the other spells, I don't think it's going to matter too much. He's going to cast Mystic Shield, targeting Katakros.
Yep.
He'll get that as well with the 12.
But there's a correction there. The little Bone Shaper is the one who wants to cast it because of range purposes.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, you know, I should go double check the range. I know they were wholly within 24 at the beginning.
They were just
after doing this. It's these 2 models I put down that put them out of range. So the Bone Shaper is going to have to be the one to do it. Now,
you already rolled it. That's fine.
Did I roll a 4 or a 6? Because if I rolled a 4, I failed, which is okay because he got a +2. So I think I got it with his +2, which means he couldn't legally target them. It's okay if I don't have reinforced battle shields. I'm okay with that.
And Luke actually rolled a 6. Yeah, he got it off.
So they have reinforced battle shields, empower Nadgerite weapons out of range on them. So that means if he casts that, he's done. And he casts Mystic Shield. He has 2 more spells to cast. I'm just going to empower their Nadgerite weapons because that's the only thing really in range. He gets it with a +2. So every time they roll a 5 or 6 to hit, it's 2 hits instead of 1. Because it's normally just 6s. He's got no other spells to really cast, so he's done. That should be it for my hero phase. We're going to go on a movement phase where I'll quickly just say that everything's going to do Unstoppable Advance, which is for 1 discipline point +3 of their movement. Ooh, as long as I didn't mess up. Man, I am just...
It's Monday morning for us.
Yeah.
We're filming this Monday morning first thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to correct.
Good?
I'm gonna have to correct this one. This guy's gonna have to come back here, and then that guy's gonna have to go there. That's more important than any. Oh man, this guy over here too. Oh man, wholly within, eh? That stops it. That stops it. Okay.
Is there a problem? I'm not following.
Yeah, there is. I can't use that command ability. You know what? I'll just stick with it. That's fine. I can't use Unstoppable Advance on these guys.
So they're not going to get +3 to move.
Nope, they only get +4. They only move 4.
Can you explain to me why you couldn't do it?
Okay, so it is a command ability. You have to be wholly within 12 of a general, or wholly within 6 of a hero, or wholly within 6 of your unit leader.
God.
So I'm spread 2 to get the 3 extra models back. which I hope was worth it, I had to give up +3 move and Empower Nadrite weapons. So we'll see.
So we're going to show you before and after.
After considering everything here, I'm just going to run them and consolidate them back to a core
formation.
A core formation and move things up. I think it's a 9-inch charge without the +3 move, and even if I do make the charge, these guys way back here aren't going to be supporting. I was kind of hoping to get the 3-inch move further, roll a higher charge, but I mean, I can't daisy chain and ask for all my army rolls at the same time. And I said 12 inches of a general, I meant 12 inches of any hero, which they're not, or wholly within 6 of their unit leader. They get +1 to this.
Before you take that.
Oh, that's fine.
Is there any downside to declaring the charge and you fail? Like,
I won't be able to consult. Like, if I don't make the charge, I'll be spread out like this, and I won't have a. I guess I'll have a 5 up 2. I won't have a 6 up 2 nor damage. I'll have a 5 up 2 nor more wounds.
right.
But I have to be wholly within 6 of my unit leader to have the 6 up 2 nor damage. I'm just gonna bring them all back together. They move 5. Well, here's my movement. Very aggressive. I'm not confident in it, but I want some action, and I'm not gonna do well sitting back getting hit by weird magical arrows. So I also want to, this is where everything, actually I got great runs. They ran 5, he ran 5. That's with the modifier. He ran 6, the Bone Shaper. They ran
3, only 3.
Plus with the +1 for a 4. These guys consolidated back over here. Archon the Black just did
You didn't forget to do this though.
Yes, I have to do the Nexus. I have to do a punishment. So they're currently -1 to hit contractually. Let's make it so that they're -1 to hit on a 4-up. They're not. Don't have to worry about it there.
All right, is that your turn? Do you have any shooting?
I have no shooting. I've just kind of pushed up the board, and
You're going to get 2 points.
I get 2 points as well. It's a tie game at the end of the first battle round.
All right, battle round 2. Let's see who's going to go first. I rolled a 5.
Hey, not a bad roll. At 3. Nice.
Oh, goodness.
Are you actually considering giving it to me?
Yes, I am.
Interesting.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, that's true. I mean, there's... If I try to get my buffs off again, you can deny them.
Exactly.
There's that. There's... But
I already got my buffs.
Sorry?
I already got my buffs.
It's true, you do.
I do some measuring. I think I'm going to let you go.
Interesting.
All right. I think my best bet is to attempt to cast 4 spells, even though Luke is in range to...
Oh, you're going to go next?
Yeah, sorry. I am going to go.
Okay.
And I'm going to declare he's going to be casting 4 spells.
I have...
Oh, actually, just 1 points.
I only get 7.
Okay. It's time to start casting. We're going to do the Power of Hish.
Oh, let me see if I see your command point. I don't. You have 2.
Well, I have 3.
I stole 1 from earlier.
You're right. They're going to try to Power of Hish. Okay, that's a 13.
That's the mortal wounds?
Yep.
Okay, yep, that's all you.
They're going to do Power of Hish. That's a +1.
They can have it.
They'll do Power of Fish. That's a 10.
All yours.
I'll do these just Power of Fish on the other horses.
Oh my gosh.
Power of Fish.
Please roll low on these guys. Oh my gosh.
10.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I have to roll a 10. I have to roll a 9+ to stop that. My gosh.
You want to try?
I can unbind. I was hoping to unbind the most important spell he does, and then like those archers. But I mean, like, how many attacks do the elves have? 1 each?
Unless, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
no, the spears?
spearmen? Yeah.
2.
Ooh. And he's got Power of Hish off on both of them, eh?
Yeah.
Man. Go for it. You keep it.
Power of Fish.
I can see. I can see. I don't want to play anymore. I can see. You win. Big win.
Well, that's insane.
Jeez.
He'll give them the ability to reroll the hit.
This is the one I would like. Don't you just cast on a 10?
Yeah, am I rolling? It counts as 10.
So I'll try and stop that. I need to show a 9. Oh, sad.
Okay.
Oh, this is really bad, guys.
Let's make them ethereal.
Okay.
2 more.
10?
Oh, I have 2 more to have after this.
I'll still try and get rid of this one. Nope. And then you have 2 more. I still have 2 more on binds. I just have 1 at +2.
I also want to give them the unyielding calm, so they automatically pass battle shock test. That's a 10 to cast.
Ooh. Okay, well, let me see. Okay.
I haven't cast Protection of Teclis yet.
Okay, I was gonna say like I don't. If it's to save me time from looking at all this stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, you can have that one.
Exactly. And the last
You
one,
have Inspiring Presence anyways, so.
last one's going to be Protection of Teclis.
Yep.
Ooh, good turn.
That reminds me of the fantasy days of old, where it's like
one magic phase.
One magic phase might end the game.
Perfect perfection.
Like a perfect magic phase.
Well, That was very unstatistical. I was debating hard whether to actually give. I could explain for a very long time why I was thinking he's going to go first. Probably save it for a post game. But all that got off, so that went well for me. Movement. We are going to move a little bit.
For the record, I do realize I missed some unbinds on the Bone Shaper there. I was keeping him for lower, like I was keeping him for like a 6 roll on literally any of those.
Right, exactly. Well, did you want to? Oh, you already tripped.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's all good. You rolled super high anyways.
Crazy. And this is how we shifted. Now, I did leave a gap over here. This gap could cost me the game. I'm very well aware.
He's a little nervous about it, but he's got everything in protection of Teclis?
Teclis.
Yeah.
However, whatever, we're sticking with it. That could cost me the game, I'm aware. If I lose because of that, it's cool, I'm cool.
It's cool, super cool.
Because I'm going to do some damage now. Let's go on to shooting. We're going to start off with
Bow?
With the squad that rerolls the hit. So which one was that? That one?
Might have been the more central one.
We're going to go target
Archon?
Archon, the block. Put down some magic. So in the shooting phase, I'm going to spend a command point. So basically, I'm going to have this unit eat a unit of Ether Quartz and get +1 to hit.
Okay, their second one.
But I'm going to spend a command point for my Great Nation to be able to do it twice. So they're going to do it as well. And they're also going to get +1 to hit.
Ooh.
So the first squad hitting Archon on 3s.
Yep. 5s and 6s are good though.
Only 2.
3.
Or 3 mortal wounds, but I'm going to reroll everything.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Ooh, there they are. 3. Oh, we got 3, 6, 9, 10.
And how many hits?
10 mortal wounds and 4 hits with 1 more save. Give me 1 save.
Okay, 1 save, no rend, so he's got 3 up because he reroll 1 from Mystic Shield. He makes it.
Ooh, he makes that.
And then I owe you 10, eh?
10 mortal wounds.
5, 10. Well, he's got 11 wounds. He's going to survive this. He has a 6 up to ignore damage. He takes 8. He's got 3 wounds left.
3 wounds left, eh? So the other squad is going to try. They're hitting on 3s as well.
Yep.
Why don't you just do these more wounds?
Is there 5 of them?
7 of them.
Oh. Okay, he's dead. Oh, close. Well, not really. He does. He takes 5 and dies. Womp womp. I knew moving up was...
Yeah, like once you got in the range of the bows, they're always going to kill their target.
Yeah, that's
But this is also more than a quarter of my army. Like, that's very expensive.
It is. I haven't seen too much of the other Lumineth stuff, but like out of everything, even like including Teclis, those guys are insane.
The archers are the clear winner, yeah, for sure. Teclis, he's not... How many wounds on the Bone Shaper?
4, 5? I think 5?
Does he heal?
Yes.
Whatever. You know what? Let's try it. Teclis can shoot at him. You have Lugo, sir, correct?
I do.
3's to hit.
And Teclis has line fly, so you can see him still.
2's to wound. Oh!
How much damage and rend is that?
D6.
Oh, okay.
-2 or 3 D6.
Losing him would have kind of sucked.
That's going to be my turn.
That's 2 points more.
Nobody can charge because I'm all in the Shining Host still. Or, yeah. 42 as we go into Bonereapers, turn 2.
Alrighty. So first thing I'll do is I got the Scroll Bearer and some healing, so they're wholly within 24. They're
Back
gonna
up
heal.
to full.
Yep, they're back up to their full. I guess we'll do this now. Oh, I gotta be, I'm gonna keep within 6 of the buddy here. So wholly within 6 of buddy. So that guy can't go there. We'll go like this then. There
Just so they can move faster.
Just so they can, it'll be like that. There we go. And then you'll just reanimate there. And then the Scroll Bearer says that something is -1 to hit. We'll say these Wardens in the middle. They're going to be -1 to hit. Hopefully that helps a wee bit.
You pain somebody?
Pain them? Oh, yeah, punishment. Yeah, punishment. The punishment on a 4-up. I'll just choose the unit if it works. It doesn't work. No punishment. Then Supreme Commander of the Bonereapers, the command ability, giving everything +1 save and +1 to hit as well. For a discipline point, I'm going down to 6.
+1 to hit and save.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cast the Geminids of Old Gish from the Bone Shaper. Oh, I fail.
Okay.
Oh, so the joke here is I can't cast spells anymore because Teclis automatically unbinds 1 spell per phase.
It's like, nope, not that one.
In addition to the unbinds he can do as well.
Which is unlimited.
Which is unlimited. Does he get any bonuses to them?
Yes, +1 should work on that, yeah.
Not that it matters here. It would have mattered more if Archon had survived. Okay, so for movement, we're all going to move forward with all of the Bonereaper units, and we're going to do Endless Duty on 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're going to do it on him as well. So I'm going to go down to 2 discipline points.
Nice.
And that's where they all end up after moving. We're going to be aggressive with Katakros because it's not fun otherwise. We've already lost the 1 leader. Might as well put the other one in peril as well. We're going to run the Bone Shaper. Sure, you'll go an extra 6. He's just going to go... He's going to go to like about... That's a good question. Where does he want to go? We'll just say he goes there for now. We're not going to block Katakros or anything like that.
Charging.
No shooting in this list. So we'll start over here and work our way over. They get +1 because they got the banner.
Well, they're in.
They needed a 3. That's right. They needed a 4. They needed a 4. They needed a 4, so they needed a 3 up.
Can you not reroll?
No. Yeah, they're outside of it. They needed a 4. That's right. They needed a 4 with a +1.
Well, I can't charge you.
It's true.
I'm stupid Shining Company.
That's.
I actually wanted you in.
Sorry?
I wanted you in.
I know you did, but like I also wanted to be in. I need to start grinding back and forth. Sorry? No, I can't use the generic command ability. So we'll go Katakros next. Charging. 6.
Oh, yeah. I think 5 would make that one.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Oh, yeah, he makes it.
He does make it in. It is easier to tell from over here. The Mortek Guard. Get +1. They go 6. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to change one thing. I don't know why I have so many attacks on the horde. They're going to end up charging in this direction. So when they pile, that guy too, when they pile in, they'll go help out the infantry here. So that's their charge. And then we have one more charge over here. They get +1. They roll an 8.
Nice. Okay. In the combat phase, before you do anything, because you're like that, how many you only have 8 guys in?
Yeah, so they're going to have 17 attacks because of the Hekatos.
And they're going to be all -1?
But they get they're back to hitting on 3s.
No, but like, sorry, -1 rend.
-1 rend, yes.
I have 1 command point. I think it's important that I save the command point.
For Inspiring Presence.
Problem is, I'm in a spot where Luke could win this game on a double turn. You might be able to see it now, like, because he gets this objective. I'm too slow to get one of his. That's what I can't. But somebody's going to eat one of their courts.
But who's it going to be?
But only 1 unit is going to. Because I only have 1 command point. I gotta save it to keep guys alive, to keep you from running here.
I reduce your my Mortis Praetorian thing is I reduce your bravery by 1. If you're curious.
Yeah, well, they can't fail, so only 1 of them are gonna need it. Okay, so I was gonna give them +1 to hit because your -1 hit back to +1. Not gonna bother. I'm gonna give this squad +1 to their save.
Ooh.
And -1 bravery.
Okay. I have to declare my shield walls.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I guess you would declare first, actually, because you're active player.
Yeah.
What does shield wall do? Is reroll
save rolls. So I get to do 1 for free. They're gonna do it for free.
And then you're gonna spend 1 over here.
And then I'm gonna spend a discipline point. I have 1 discipline point left.
And then they're gonna do their thing. And Luca picks something to fight first.
It's gonna be the Mortek Guard in the middle.
Done.
And I'm gonna spend a command point or a discipline point on his. He's got 2 command abilities. One's Endless Duty, and it gives him +1 attack.
+1 attack. So lots of attacks.
Yes.
Gotcha. So 8 attacking the infantry, and then the rest attacking the squad. -1 to hit for Shining Host, and then you +1 to hit?
Yep.
Back up to 3?
Back up to 3.
So real quick, on a 2+, before I start the thing, he's going to take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, gross.
He's going to take 3.
Okay, well he's going to try to ignore those on 6s. He does not. So he's down to 17. I'll mark that in a second. Here are the Mortek Guard attacking your infantry, hitting on 3s again. 6s count as 2 hits. We only have 1 6 though.
Nice.
Forced wound with a rend, but I think you ignore the rend for your ethereal. So we only have 9 wounds.
That is going to be a 4-up save. We made a bunch of them. We ignore damage on a 5+. We take 3 casualties. And we're going to take 3 from the edge. And then, how many attacks over here?
33, and then 1 Soul Cleaver. So I'll do the Soul Cleaver. It's 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s again. Wounding on 3s. So rend 1 so far.
It's only rend 1?
Only rend 1.
So their
the rest
4-up save goes to 3 up, so back to 4 up.
You're good. Then the rest of their attacks on 3s, 6s are 2 hits instead of 1. And these are forced to wound. Ooh, not bad.
15 wounds, and after modifiers is going to be 4-up save. A little less than half. Ignore damage on a 5. And 1, 2, 3 dead horses.
Ooh.
It's going to be these 2. And a measure. I think I'm going to kill this guy. These 2 models are on the objective, and that's what's important right now. Now I pick 2 units to fight. I'm going to have to fight with this squad here. I don't see a downside. Can Katakros in any way attack these horsemen?
Oh, geez. He's got range 1 on everything, so no.
There's no way to get to them, right? Okay, so I guess I'll fight with them. 15 attacking Katakros, 2 attacking them.
Okay.
2 in the cavalry, hitting on 4s, 2 mortal wounds.
Onto the Mortek Guard.
Yeah.
They have a 6 up. 2 are dead. We'll take...
Into Katakros. Hitting on 4s.
But 5s and 6s are bad.
Ooh, lots of 5s and 6s here.
Yeah.
10 mortal wounds, 2 hits, plus 1 wound because he charged me.
Okay.
2 wounds, no rend.
Any rend? So he's got 2 up save right now. He's okay.
And then give me, it's like 10 mortal wounds.
All right. Well, he's got his own Deathless Warrior trait. He takes 9.
Nice.
So he's down to 6. Sorry, 8.
And then the champion, he double misses.
I couldn't.
And then over here, lances into the little guys, because I fight 2 units at a time.
They get to fight 2 at a time. Yeah.
We're hitting on 3s.
6s are mortal wounds.
5, 6s.
Oh, they got that spell off too. Yeah, I forgot. It was the perfect magic face.
4 mortal wounds so far. Force to wound. We got 1. So give me no save.
No rend. Reroll. Double fail. I have a 6 up to ignore that. Oh, I guess so. 1 guy's dead.
And then it's 4 more mortal wounds.
4 more mortal wounds, which kills off 3 more. So 4 dead so far.
And we have the sword from the champion. Sword hits on 3s, does 1 mortal wound, wounds on 4s, nothing, just 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound, eh? Okay. That's a fail.
And then we have horsies. And we're hitting on 4s with them. Get over here. Mortal wounds don't matter for the horsies though.
Right. It's only actual weapons.
And 4s. 3, no rend.
3 at no rend. Well, they've got a 3 up. We're okay. We lose 5.
Wasn't fighting anybody over here with them, but hey.
Yeah, this is going to be a big grindy fight.
We're gonna fight now.
Yep. No reason piling in. There should be 17 attacks, but there's probably a soul cleaver.
Yeah, there's a big weapon right
Yeah,
front.
so it's 14 plus that. No, 2 attacks from the soul cleaver, 1 hits, and a wound at a rend of 1.
We got 5 save.
Just you're
Made
fine.
it.
And then I have 15 attacks. Ooh, with 3s because of Shining Company. Hey, lots of 6s. That's 5 extra hits, which means 1 more hit in the pool because I have 4 misses, and these wound on 4s, which will
5 up save. Not bad. Made half.
Hey,
Almost
nice.
half. Ignore damage on a 5. We take 1.5 dead. I'm gonna kill this guy. No, I'm not.
Bad guys. Oh wait, is that to keep Shining? Oh, you should be. Oh.
Well, I want to break my Shining Company.
Oh, okay. So it's broken.
I've
then.
broken it.
Nice.
And then I'll wound the guy up front. Whoop. Like that.
They're not so shiny anymore.
I done intentionally broke it. Okay. My pick, I guess, is them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pile in like this. Just to get more horses on. Lances. Goodness.
Is that 1 hit?
No mortal wounds, but 3 hits. 4s. Hey, 3 wounds, no rend.
Okay, well they're gonna have a 3.
Before that, I was the horses.
Yeah.
So we have 3 wounds so far. Oop. Horses attacking on 4s. And 4s. 2 more.
So total 5.
5 paper rollables.
Oh, failing 2. And then 6 up to ignore. 1 more dice.
Yeah, 1 guy.
Take that guy there.
Katakros time.
We've certainly done some damage to him. You've gotten him down to, he's got 8 remaining, right?
Yep.
So he's taken 12. If he did 1 more, he would have killed off all his retinue and he would have accepted the challenge and stepped down from his little thing there and
My
fought.
champion missed. I'll get him next turn.
Get him next turn, yeah. I hope not. But you know, we have his Legion Mortis, which is like his personal bodyguard, and himself still. The Legion Mortis attacks with his dueling blades, hitting on back to 3s, but it's an Adgerite weapon, so the 6 counts as an
Plus
extra
1
hit.
minus 1 basically.
Yeah. And 2 wounds at rend 1.
On 1. Oh, we don't rend. So 4 up. How much damage?
Just 1 damage each on him.
5 up. Ooh, 2 dead.
Ooh, he cuts down 2. Then Katakros attacks twice with Indicat. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Well, that's not great.
Okay, interesting.
Battle
Oh,
Shock.
sorry, I gotta kill these 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, that's why I hate these models.
Yeah, they're a little...
Alright, they're gonna roll their battle shock. On a 5, 1 will flee. They're fine. Now this squad, 3, because you're minus 1 my bravery.
Yep. And
I
you're...
lost 3 models.
And you used your shard to your Aether Quartz, so they're -1 as well.
I think I'm gonna have to spend a command point here. I can't figure out if I choose my command point here or not. I'm not going to. I'm gonna risk it. So I'm down to bravery 6, down to bravery 5 for my shard, and then your squad. I'm gonna
9.
re-roll for the banner.
Ooh. So you rolled a 7.
Bravery 7, and I'm down to bravery 5.
So 2 none.
Yeah, that's all of them. Ooh, no. I hate these models so much, Games
know,
Workshop.
it's
This was the stupidest design ever for a game you intend to play with models base-to-base contact.
with 2 of the models, yeah.
But they're beautiful. They're pretty. I'll give you that.
A purdy.
All right, Luca. Battle round 3.
What about the middle unit? Can
I already rolled them.
No, these guys.
Oh, they're immune.
Oh, yeah. You did that. They're immune? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing you did. The spell.
Okay, let's roll for battle round 3.
I get 2 points on my turn. You got a 4?
I win ties. I win.
Ooh.
I gotta take it.
Yeah, I think that, like, albeit there, that's probably game for the Lumina.
It's not.
But I think it might, but at the
Oh,
same
yeah.
time, I think it might be. It might not be.
I think this game was won by this roll-off.
I think so, yeah. Had I gotten the double turn, it would have... It's pretty much like we're in the middle right now, right? If I got the double turn, I would have pushed a little bit more to the win. If Steve got the turn continuing, it goes more in his favor.
Well,
but again, I voiced my opinion very loudly on it. I think the turn order should always stay the same no matter what.
I agree.
Yeah.
The only reason why I think I'm going to be very good position, well, I'll show you my turn.
I get some discipline points. I only get 6 base now because I lost a hero. And I get another 1, so I'm back up to 7.
Okay. Teclis can cast 4 spells because you can't do much.
I can unbind 1.
At just regular binding, right?
Just a regular rules.
It'll be casting at 10. Let's go ahead and cast some spells.
And I can't steal your command point because my guy's dead. That retinue guy's dead.
He's up to 2. Important power fish. That's a 12.
Yeah.
Power fish. That's an 8.
I'll try and stop that one with the... Oh, jeez. The problem is Katakros in combat. It's like the same idea, though, because he's stuck in combat with more attacks. I'd rather him at least have to get to combat, I suppose, so we'll try and stop this one. That's a pretty low roll. That's a fail anyways.
Right, and then I just pick 4 now, right?
All the power to you. Well, then you can do the other guy's power.
Oh,
too.
right. Do I want to power fish anybody? I don't think I even want to. Yeah, sorry. Power fish, because you're going to have a turn. Got it. Power fish. Got it. They're not... They'll power fish.
Nice.
They're gonna run. But they got it. So Teclis can give them double move.
Yep.
So you have a 28-inch move. Technically the protection of Teclis, the ignores damage on 5+. He'll give them the ability to roll the hit. And then finally, Storm of Searing White Light.
Yes, the big scary one.
So I'm going to roll die for every unit in 18, which is all of them. I'll start from this one here. I'll roll die, consult the chart. On a 5+, I do d6 mortal wounds to them. Oof. 3.
I'll ignore on 6s. So 2 of them are dead. I'll just put a little die over there for now.
Katakros. I rolled a 4, so that's d3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound on Katakros. Takes a
He
wound.
killed his Legion Mortis. It's just him with 7 wounds left.
And then the little guy
Little guy. Ooh.
takes d6 mortal wounds. Just 1.
He has a 6 to ignore. He takes 1.
This squad over here takes d3 mortal wounds. 1.
Oh, 6 to ignore. They do lose 1. You forgot to roll for the middle squad.
Oh, this squad. Yeah. d3 mortal wounds. 2.
Oh, well. Try to ignore. 1 of them dies.
On the movement, they're going to run because they're no longer in Treading House. That's why I killed them in this formation.
Yep.
They're going to run retreat. I'm going to make that a 6.
Yes. This is another reason why I needed the double turn. Yes. I messed up my charge here. I should have charged like I meant to. I didn't mean to, but I had thought about it afterwards. Had I kept 1 model there, they couldn't have got to my objective.
I wasn't planning on doing this either.
I had just in case I needed a fallback plan because after I charged and we did some comment, like, oh, they can double move. Crap.
So they're going to move 28 plus 6, and they're going all the way on that objective.
Yeah, they're going pretty far. 34 inches.
Huzzah!
Yep, that'll get that's 3 points there at the end of this turn for sure.
These guys are going to go ahead and leave the protection of Teclis. We're blocking this wall. We're just going to shift over. You know what? Teclis is going to charge in.
Heck yeah.
Send everybody in the combat here. Not the archers, though. And let's shoot. We're going to go ahead and do +1 to hit on this squad here.
Ooh.
That's the which one was the reroll? I gave them the reroll. So they're going to get +1 hit and they're going to reroll. They're going to go after Katakros.
Makes sense.
We're hitting on 2s. Woohoo! Okay.
Yeah, just let me do the saves against those bad boys.
I'm going to reroll everything. 4, 8. You get 10 more wounds.
Oh, yes, that's 7. Oh, I'll roll them up. I got 4 of these. He's dead. You got him.
Okay.
I would also love to see no more shooting in Age of Sigmar in combat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's got to go too.
Well, they're not rerolling the hit, but they're going to go ahead and shoot at
Where'd my
the little guy.
Did I take it? Oh, I did.
They are hitting on 4s. Okay, you take 4, 8, 10 mortal wounds on that guy with 4 wounds.
Ooh. Well, he's not liking it. Well, here's some dice. He's dead.
Yeah. No characters left. We're going to go ahead and have Teclis shoot at this squad. Hitting on 2, he misses. And then he's going to charge. Huzzah.
Hello.
Actually, I'm going to go over here. Nah, that doesn't matter. This is fine.
Well, it makes sense to go on the far end.
But I don't want you wrapping onto my objective. Because you probably could. You know what? It just doesn't matter. Let's stop this squad. So So go like that. And then these units are going to fight. Because they can't charge.
For shield wall purposes, I can't do them anymore because he killed both my heroes nearby the middle ones. They will shield wall over there for free, though.
Well, I'm not going to be able to pile into them.
Well, there's no even fighting over there, eh? Okay, well, never mind. I do know shield walls.
Are they still -1 to hit?
No. I don't think so. No, maybe? I feel like it's been forever since I used that, but I used it on my last turn on them. But I haven't had it.
Whatever. I'm going to spend a quartz. I'm going to have them eat one.
Ooh.
And give them the ability to get +1 to hit. So I have no command points. Both +1 to hit. We'll start off with Moonbraid's Talons. Hitting on 2s.
Ooh.
Hitting on 3. Wounding on 3s. We got 3 at -2.
-2, so 6 up save. Katakros is gone, no more +1s.
That's 2 damage each.
That's 6 dead guys. I'm not, so far 6, you might as well finish the rest of your attacks.
And his sword's going to be 3s to hit because he's +1 to hit. Nice. 2s to wound. These are -3.
Whew.
And they're D3 damage each.
Extra.
3 more.
3 more, so is that it for his attack?
He's done.
Okay, so that's 9 dead, and I don't get the Deathless Warriors because we're not in range of the leader, guys. So we'll just pull this so we are. I might as well just try and keep that. 5. And 1, 2, 3. Keep it going there because you're Soul Cleaver.
And then I'll do my 1-inch pile in. I don't even need to. And then we're hitting on 3s after all the modifiers. 5s and 6s are mortal wounds. A lot of 1s and 2s. We're wounding on 4s. It's going to be 4 saves. No rend.
This is on them, so they have a 4 up. Fails 2.
Rerollable?
No.
No.
No shield. They weren't in range of shield wall at the time, so 2 dead so far.
And then 6, 10, 12 mortal wounds.
Oh, yes, that's right. Well, we are near the Katakros now, so we do get to ignore these on 6s. So 2 are dead. You said 12?
Yes.
Plus another 8. So we lose 10, which is the rest of the 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's you kill them. You poke them to death.
And that's the end of the turn.
That's a concede from the Bonereapers.
For sure. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
Yes. I have just 2 units of
Luki could probably charge and steal this from me.
Sure.
If he survives my combat, which he probably could. But then, like, they're gonna like.
Steve's only lost I've lost a good majority of my army. I have 2 like 75% strength Mortag Guard units left with no hero support.
So basically, Luki can't get there in 2 turns. They're gonna run to that next objective. I'm gonna control them for 6 points a turn.
That's the main. That's the main.
That's
reason
it. That's the only reason.
That's like the only reason there. I have no way to. I would actually, those guys there would have to go and catch them instead of go for that objective.
Exactly.
There's more value for them to go get the cavalry, but
that's it's too late. Like I've already got the 3 points.
You've already got the 3 points, and you're already up by the 3 points. So I'd have to have them catch him, and then somehow also prevent Tyrion from also double moving.
Interesting. So I think my opponents, I've learned. Well, you know what? Let's get into a post game.
Yeah. Before checking out the post game, don't forget that Steve and Luca play a 2,000-point game of Ossiarch Bonereapers up against the Lumineth Realmlords. You can check that out by clicking the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial to the vault. Enjoying that game, as well as many other Age of Sigmar games in there, and many more to come. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the post game.
All right, so I've played this list or this army, I think 3 times now.
Correct.
Luca, this is your 2nd time.
Against this build,
This might have been my 4th time playing it.
It's good.
But I think I've learned.
Soul Blade was the first time though.
That's true. That didn't really count. But I showed off a lot of stuff. I think they are so crucial to my army. I keep using them defensively, but I got to save them to run and jolt them.
Right. I did again. Had I not made that misplay a little bit earlier, if I was able to close the gap, I would have still kept playing because you never know. But because they were able to sneak through and get those points, that was a mistake on my end. That was
another thing too.
A bad play.
If you didn't roll double 1s over here, you'd still be in this game actually.
Yeah, because they would have been fighting over here.
Yeah, I didn't think this is a big deal. Realizing that you need them in now. Now that the game went as it went,
exactly,
you need them in.
That was a little discouraged with the double 1 there too. It didn't really go that well for me. There was like you got insanely high mortal wounds. You got all your perfect spells, really high mortal wounds. Really got to show off the Lumineth Realmlords here. Now, I don't think in any way, shape, or form that was like super overpowered. Like how could you play that list, Steve? I think this was. It came down to a couple things. The scenario was in your favor because it's just a hold back and defend kind of thing, and then sneak through when there's an opportunity.
Okay, I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I think I like this list likes low objective scenarios.
It does, especially ones where you just have to hold your own territory and then sneak one out on your opponent when you can with a very fast cavalry unit. That's like ideal.
Fast.
And then you can just sit back with your 40 archers and just anything that is a threat that's trying to push through the middle, you just shoot it down. And you can't protect them with combat because you can just shoot into combat. That's a gripe with the game. That's why they're so strong. Also, the fact that you had perfect magic phases.
Man, those were crazy.
Those were super, super good. Those, if you didn't have those, then maybe Archon would have lived because it would have been far less mortal wounds on him. You could have maybe Katakros could have lived. That's the kind of deal I'm talking about. Those magic phases led to the death of Archon the Black and led to the death of Katakros.
It's true.
Yeah.
Elves were very defensive, very magic, and very offensive.
Yeah.
Just slow until they needed to not be.
Exactly. They're slow until they don't need to be, which is nice. And typically, death armies struggle against anything with good, respectable shooting. Too.
It's true.
It's they specialize in picking off heroes. My heroes are the most important thing. Death armies need heroes more than any other army in the game, I think.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Like Bonereapers, they were I'm not even sure where they stand anymore. They're not top tier anymore. Well, what's top tier? They're not number one winning every major.
Yeah.
They're not doing that anymore. But they're very offensive.
I would see this list I brought here. I would put it against any melee army in the game.
Right, exactly.
And I'd go toe to toe with that, no problem. Against range, when you can pick off the big guys, a little iffy.
Well,
Now,
you saw how Luca deployed way far back, so I couldn't target his heroes.
Yep.
I had no choice but try to kill a unit, and I did nothing to them because you just brought them all back.
right, so making you go first turns out it worked out pretty well for me because all that equated to is me losing 3 models over here. Didn't matter, and I was able to tag my objectives and then move up. It was a good.
In fact,
Yeah.
it allowed you to move closer.
Sorry.
Me shooting you only allowed you to move closer.
Yeah, it's true in a way.
So if we redid the exact same game and Luca let me go first, I would have just passed my turn. I would have cast Power of Teclis, passed my turn.
I think no matter what, making you go first is the right call there. I was just kind of fishing for a double turn because of how devastating
But
your magic was.
that's interesting because your thing was to make me waste a turn by going first. But I want to control the game tempo. I want you to come to me.
Right. It's true. There's that, but the other reason I want you to go first is so I can automatically tag these objectives for me, and then my whole army can move right away.
That's a good point. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a very good point.
Just so I don't have to hold back a unit or two. In this case, you go first. I didn't take any damage. I healed it all up. Tagged the objectives. My first turn, I run everything forward. I get my defensive buffs off. The first battle round was very good for both of us. We both got ideally what we wanted, except I kind of blundered a little bit when it came to placing models. Didn't impact the game at all. I rolled a double 1 on the next turn anyway. So
Yeah, dice are going to be dice. And then I rolled a bunch of 10s and 12s for my casters,
100%
right?
that, right? Yeah. It was. I would play this game again. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I would alter. I have 2 builds for the Bonereapers I like in this kind of take. It's Archon the Black is taken out of the list, and you add in like a Gothazar Harvester, and you add in a Mortis Guard to protect your characters from shooting a little bit more.
This is okay. You make me think something different, but I think these two armies, I wouldn't say well matched to each other, but I think I have the advantage.
I do too. Death usually, again, I think is mostly the scenario could alter it completely, but I think in general you're gonna have the advantage. Yeah.
So, is there something you would do differently with your list to fight this list again?
I would make it so my characters have a little bit more ablative wounds. That's pretty much all I could do. I would drop Archon, and I would have more.
Oh, but you don't have a way of really countering. You don't have a way of tailor.
Typically, if you're fighting like against Karajan Overlords, or if you're fighting against like Skaven or any other good shooting list, you have the Palisade. You're supposed to bring the Palisade. You cast it. You make the giant wall. You protect your characters with the wall. These guys ignore that.
And he just removes 1 per turn.
And then he also. It's just I can't use that defense, but I could use I have a unit that on a 2-up they take the wounds instead of my characters.
Interesting.
That's the only real option I have, and that's in another list. But I wanted to try out this one first to see how it performs against this.
It's a more typical list you'd play.
This is the hard anti like Iron Jaws or Fire Slayers or.
How does it do against the Zine Firestorm list?
Not very well.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it has the Palisade.
How about Karajan Overlords? I could put in this Bonereaper list against.
I haven't had the chance to, but I think it would do well.
You think it would do well?
Yeah.
You think the guns would?
The other one, I think the other one would be a little bit better, but this one could do well enough. It's a lot of durability. Again, the Palisade helps a lot more than you think it would. It just you put it in front of like.
Is this game moving closer to 40K? Running gun.
It's a little scary. I don't like to see it go there. I hope they put heavy restrictions on shooting come next edition, whenever that is.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm shooting into combat. I'm shooting out of combat. Well,
Yeah. I mean, it's better than it was. Like when second edition came out, they put restrictions on it. I think it was second edition they did it.
Because you can target anything freely.
Yeah, exactly. Now you have to shoot the things you're engaged with, which is fine. I still don't think they should be able to do that. It's maybe unless they had a special like weird. Like 40K's got pistols, that makes sense. To me, okay, it's weird. It's like to me, it makes sense. It's hard to imagine the longbow guys shooting their bows in combat.
So Luke and I I want to be careful how we choose our words here because Luke and I can come off, especially when we're playing together, we can come off very critical of the game, but we actually enjoy this game. We really like this game.
Like I said, I'd play this game again.
Because we like it, we nitpick the things that Like, I would like to see terrain make more of a difference. It
Yes.
didn't really
Oh,
make a
sorry.
difference.
That's another major thing too. Like we literally have the table covered in like line of sight blocking. Like we're in the realm of shadows essentially. Everything's line of sight blocking. Everything on the
But
table.
like the
but it doesn't
flying
matter.
or the
Yes.
the lantern, just I ignored that.
Right.
My army worked like a war machine army where everything stuck together and did its thing.
Yes.
Like my army did its thing. I did not have to move through terrain. Terrain didn't matter. It just rules on rules, and then range outfought close combat
Right.
today, which seems to be the meta at the moment.
Yeah, well, even with like that one good Karajan Overlord build where it's like the spell in the bottle and all that, and then you could litter the table and terrain that blocks line of sight. The problem is they all fly.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter, right? There needs to be better rules for like negatives to hit, stacking negatives to hit, or just maybe range modifiers on shooting attacks. Albeit this is like from our perspective, us who don't like shooting. Like you like shooting, but you like to have restrictions. You like to have to think about it.
I don't.
Right?
I don't want exactly. I want to have to move a unit over here to try to get a shot on this unit. I don't have range to get over here. Like I want to play
Yes.
the movement. I don't want to have to be like.
Yes, they're just gonna stand still and
So-
shoot 30 inches away.
I think I can articulate it better. Right now, okay, so the game I would like to be where I'm going to move over here to get line of sight, move over here to get line of sight. Right now, it doesn't matter. All I'm doing is moving to make sure things are in range of buffs.
That's it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
That's all you care about. Yeah.
I want to pull over here, so come over here, guys. I'm still going to shoot over there.
I still have 30-inch range that ignores all line of sight.
Not a big fan of that. However, if those that are, and I like that, like all to the power.
Sure,
power
I mean, like, I have no gripes with anyone who prefers. I just, when it comes to more range restrictions, you get more reward out of the good choices. Like, I move over here, then you're like, ooh, if I just move over here, this piece over here, I'm like, I didn't see that crap, that's really good.
It's
Right?
interesting because
Yeah.
I feel like, now, what I'm about to say is not necessarily accurate, it's just how I feel at the moment. It feels Age of Sigmar is moving more and more closer to the shooting game.
Yeah.
Where not everything shoots, but whoever dominates the shooting phase pretty much is going to have a huge advantage.
Right.
Whereas 40k, if you can dominate melee, you can do better.
Yeah, well, if you can manipulate the movement really well and get good charges and hide, yeah, 40k is a lot about melee, proper melee movement. Shooting is obviously very important, but like the game is won by proper movement, and then movement and charging.
You know what? I just love
This game used to be that way.
exactly.
Yeah, this game used like,
It's
still
gonna
is.
it's gonna evolve. It's
Yep.
gonna evolve. It's gonna evolve.
It's
Games
still
always
young.
do.
It's still a very young game, but there
I
was.
love the way this list looks, though. All like rank and file, shoulder to shoulder.
I agree.
I love
completely.
it. I love the way that looks, dude.
I want to say the era before the Karajan Overlord book reprint and the Zinch book reprint, this game was all about movement, running, and charging. That's when it was like at its peak, a golden era. But for those of you who had those armies, you struggled, and your armies were unplayable. Your Karajan Overlords before their new book were unplayable.
I would like to see, and maybe I don't know if this would help or hurt the game. I would like to see the game move in a way where your characters aren't always supporting their entire army.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
I want you to have to choose where you're putting your balls.
hey, I mean,
like his 18-inch, he's a 3-foot circle of I ignore damage.
Yeah. How do you keep that up, right?
Right.
How do you just like I'll just move them out of this aura?
I'm not going to move him out of there. It's too good.
Yeah.
But-
Katakros, he's got a.
I can stay in it and be effective.
Right.
I would like to stay in the orders of my characters to be less effective by being that defensive. I want a reason to run way out there and play the game.
I honestly just want to see it go back to scrap. I hate auras. I didn't like them since they come out. I want to see just characters join units and they confer like a special ability to a unit and that.
I missed that. Yeah.
Just a character joins a unit. A character you have to bring them because you have to bring leaders and they can have a cool command ability. That's it. They're just good in combat. Like Teclis, amazing wizard. He flies around on his big beast. There should be the major downside to that would be he could be targeted by shooting attacks, whereas other characters in units, like my little Bone Shaper joining these guys, you'd never be able to shoot him because he's in the unit until the unit's dead, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to snipe what characters too easily.
And then that way you have more freedom to move around the table. You don't have to worry about auras all that much. Auras are, albeit a cool idea from Games Workshop, I really think it's backfired. Because then you look at now they have to impose wholly within everywhere. Daisy chaining is a horror. Like you never seen daisy chaining in old 40k. Yeah, old 40k, old fantasy. There's no daisy chaining until they fixed it. Like because you do the zombie line thing, but then they made it so you can't do that. Which is fine.
Reforming. Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Either way, there you go, guys. There was Ossiarch Bonereapers versus the Lumineth Realmlords. Very defensive. Fought over here. My whole army's in this deployment zone again when the game's over, except for one unit again when the game's over. How they play, I don't dislike it though. I like how they play.
I like it too. I do too. I just wish there was a little more restrictions. I wish you had to think a little bit more.
I think maybe it's going to be hard not to bring 40 archers every time, but like, yeah. Stop it.
I guess you know what I'm a little contradicting myself because these guys literally just run forward and pop shield wall and hopefully they kill their opponent.
That's true.
Right? Is that melee army?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.